Capricorn. Welcome. Madame was here now. Alright, Capricorn, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have a reading for the week ahead. The exact dates of this week ahead will be in the title of this video because I have absolutely no bloody idea at the moment what they are. Yeah, so there will be 7 stories for this week ahead, and it's up to you to decide if any of these stories should be your story or not. You can pick one, you can pick many, you can pick none. It's up to you. I will be merely showing you pictures and saying some words about them, making them into stories. Some of these stories can be related with each other, telling like one arc. Some of the stories can be like their own little story. Depends. They can happen simultaneously or in any order. If you feel like you want to say thank you and the comments are locked, which they are, you can like this video, you can subscribe to the channel, you can also recommend it to somebody, share the link, whatever, if you feel like this. You can just, do something nice in the world around you, put a smile on somebody's face, smile at somebody, and just, make the world better a little bit. Up to you. If you feel that you don't like the video, which is a perfectly valid emotion for human beings, not to like something, feel free to hit the dislike button, because apart from being perfectly valid emotion, you also have a perfectly valid right not to like something and express it. So don't bottle it up inside of you, just let it out. So Capricorn, let's see what are the stories that we're going to tell today. First one. We have the Emperor in the reverse, the 8 of Wands in the upright, the 4 of Swords in the upright, the Starfish in the reverse, the Park in the reverse, and the Heart. It feels to me like you're tired of people in general. You just don't want to, you like people. It's not like you hate them, but you need a break from social life. In this case, you need a break from social life, from other people's egos affecting you. You just need to relax a little bit. And I think that you're also clearly communicating it to them, that right now I cannot be what you are used to me being. I need a break. So you openly stating your need to take rest in order to restore your energy, your everything, because I feel like you're perceived as a strong person, and right now you're not strong. You need to rest. We have the 6 of Cups, we have the High Priestess, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Spider in the reverse, we have the Man and the Woman in the reverse. Yeah, you have nothing to give at the moment. You're drained. Not in the bad way, not that it's just, you just spent too much of yourself, your energy and everything, and you need to replenish your cup here. And it's all with love and feeling and a lot of perception and intuition, and yeah, you're basically like I see a very loving person who says, okay, I can't give you now, I love you, but right now I'm not able to. And you know how to tell it so that people don't feel offended, because maybe it's directed also to people who've known you all your life or very long time, To see it from another perspective, it may also be that you see and feel that your loved one is currently not able to give anything because they need to replenish their energy supplies. So at any rate, I see a very loving individual here, and I also see understanding. We have the Four of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, we have the King of Swords in the upright, the Hummingbird, the Ring, and the Magnifying Glass in the reverse. Okay, so I see here, it's not you, it's the people you know. I don't think it's you. But I see here like a couple, you know, those couples that are very like, these lovebirds always together, adoring on each other and at each other and each other, or whatever, you know, just sticking together. But actually they are, it's not that they're pretending to be everything that they, but they're not happy because they're a loving couple. They're happy because they pretend to be a loving couple. Why do I see it here? These people, okay, I have 3 possible ideas here. So first of all, it's your bad fortune to have these people in your life, because they take too much of your attention with whatever it is. It may be friends like who are like very egocentric, you know. They are only friends with you because you are the audience for their little show that they're putting on. It might be that you finally getting rid of these people in your life, so it's like finally the wheel turned and they just disappeared from everywhere. Or it might be that you are very trying very hard to get rid of them, because they're nice, but they're not just not, there's no substance to them. It's like, you know, they're like very superficial and you don't need them. We have 2 of Wands in the reverse, we have the Sun in the reverse, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, we have the Lion in the reverse, we have the flowers and the tree in the reverse. It's interesting. It's interesting. So for some of you out there, it may be this not toxic. You know how people are not toxic, but it's still toxic. So this toxic couple we talked about here are your parents, and you can't stand it at home anymore. Like this pretend utopia that is suffocating you. So you just want to leave it. I feel it's one possibility. Another possibility is that you're just generally feeling stuck. You feel stuck and you feel like you can thrive when you get out of this stuckness. Just, if it's not this situation with toxic parents and toxic, you know, home atmosphere, then it's just you being stuck and stagnating and feeling that change will be beneficial for you. Also radical change. You might be feeling, I'm stuck, I want to move to another city or something like that. Yeah. I have 7 of Wands in the upright, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Wands in the upright, the Golden Egg, the Ship in the reverse, and the Letter in the reverse. yeah, I do feel that you decide to take care of your own well-being, of your own emotional well-being, of your own mental health, and you're just not sharing it with others. Maybe you're not going anywhere after all, like not moving anywhere, not making these radical changes. Maybe you're staying at home, but you're also not letting anybody know anything. You're being very protective of your private sphere, about your privacy. You're not talking to anybody, you're not extending any invitation of new friendship, new relationships. You're just sitting in your nest and recovering, or just nursing your mental health until it's, being able to deal with it again. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, we have the Camel in the reverse, we have the Mask and the Storks, both in the upright. I think you have to meet somebody whom you don't like, and it's draining you, and it's even like it's inevitable meeting that you have to do. Maybe it's even, like you have to go to the dentist for an extraction, and you start being anxious about it like weeks in advance. It's something like this, but I feel more like the same feeling, but because you need to meet with somebody about something, to talk with them, something like that. It's meeting with the person who is draining you of everything. You really don't like being around them. The good thing is that they won't affect you that much, and afterwards you'll be just swimming in euphoria. You know how also, like, when you had like this meeting with some difficult client or something like that, and then you made it, you managed it, you got out of it, and then you reward yourself with eating in a nice restaurant or something like that. I think it's one of those situations. So well done, you manage it, and then you can reward yourself with something nice. Two of Cups in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse. You choose not to revisit sad situations in the past related maybe to a romantic relationship because you're feeling vulnerable. Okay, so all of a sudden you hear somebody mention something from your past. A past situation, a past... yeah, I feel like maybe a relationship ended, or somebody you had a crush on and it didn't work out, something like that. So, but you choose not to revisit it. It pops up because somebody all of a sudden is talking about it, like, talking to somebody, and they don't even know that you were involved with this person, but they say, hey, guess whom I saw there and it was such and such, and we chatted, and you feel very vulnerable when you hear it, because but you decide not to be vulnerable anymore about it, because you choose not to revisit this sad situation from the past. Good for you, Capricorn. Wow. So, Capricorn, I see somebody being very strong, grown up, loving, caring, really treating others with sympathy and empathy, and clearly communicating the necessity of self-care and self-love. I feel somebody having some nice but toxic people in their lives whom they try to get out of their life, or don't try, but these people just take too much of your time without giving anything back. I also feel some stuckness in a situation where you want just to break free from, run away, far away or something. Might be, if you're younger or something, you're stuck home with toxic parents. In the end, I see you finding a safe haven where you can just stay there, cut everybody off, and just heal your wounds. I also see you powering through a difficult meeting or a difficult event that you were dreading, but it seems that it won't leave any emotional imprint into you, at least not negative imprint, and then you will be victorious and celebrating yourself mastering it. And also, kudos to you for this. You decide not to be upset about something in the past, even if it's been mentioned or something in before that. When it was mentioned, you felt like this jolt or something, and stab in your heart or something like that. But now you decide not to react to it anymore because you closed the chapter and choose not to think about it. Well done, Capricorn. Well done. It's an amazing read. And Madame will see you again.